Welcome to the new episode of The Platform. I'm Warwick Cap, in case you've been living on Mars, and the beautiful sidekick Togsy. And what about the Alexandr Mistra? How'd you find him?
Wow.
Can't he play guitar?
Who?
Alexandr Mistra.
Who's that?
He's a guitarist.
Ah.
And he's exceptional talent like myself.
I thought we were having a guy called Alexander Misko on the show
same
tonight.
thing. It's just both Russian names.
It's
Who
nice
cares,
to
mate?
get their names right.
I'll do the funny stuff, Andrew.
Will you?
Continue.
Yeah. So
Where'd you
I found
find
this
him?
on YouTube. I found this actually. I found it on Facebook. I found a link where he played a George Michael song, and it was just
Can't he carve it?
unbelievable. And I sent him a message on Facebook, and we had a chat with him in Russia, and here it is. Alexander, look, thank you so much for being on the platform, man. You're over in Russia, but welcome to Australia.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Welcome, Alex. Warwick Kappa and Togsy coming to you from the platform Australia, the land of kangaroos, white teeth, and opportunities.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Now, I got to know you by a random post on someone's Facebook. They posted the video of you doing the George Michael song, and I clicked on it and watched it and was just amazed.
We loved it.
Amazed by your talent. Like, have you got some great feedback from that?
You've been.
Oh, yeah. Actually, it was like one of the biggest hits of mine on Facebook. It went surprisingly great, and it actually from my second album. So it was just like the first single of my album, and it was like it just blown up in the internet, and I was so happy because of this, and I've got lots of opportunities in my career because of that video. So this opportunity to chat with you, for example, now. I started as a classical guitarist. I used to do nothing until I was 13. I was just playing video games. That's why I have this nice glass.
I love the finger style too. Finger style when I played football.
Oh,
Sticky
yeah.
They used to call me sticky fingers, not stinky fingers, sticky fingers.
So,
Point grab.
Yeah.
Alexander, did you only start when you were 13?
Yeah, I started when I was 13 because my parents decided to present me my first classical guitar on a New Year's Eve. Just, I don't know, maybe because I was interested in music by that time. I used to show some signs of that it's interesting for me. We used to have a piano, but I couldn't play it because it was too loud and nobody wanted to hear that. I used to listen to lots of American hip hop and rap, and I was really into it. I used to get all the biographies, all the lyrics of those artists, and I tried to analyze it. I tried to do the same, even though it could be offensive. I listened to lots of rap when I was like 6 years old or 7 years old, and I used to love such artists as Tupac, Eminem, Exodus, Nas, yes, West Coast,
Bon Jovi,
old school West Coast, yeah.
Old school.
You too.
Hey, Alexander, tell us about where you are in Russia. Like, I think most Australians wouldn't know much about Russia other than Putin, and that you've had the World Cup soccer there. We know about Moscow, but whereabouts are you in Russia?
Well, actually, I live in a city called Krasnodar, and it's in Russian it sounds Krasnodar, but yeah, in English it's better to pronounce like Krasnodar. So there's nothing much interesting in this city. It's like 1 million people living here, but nothing interesting actually. And I guess the two of the most famous cities in Russia is St. Petersburg and Moscow, and maybe Sochi because of the Olympic Games.
Yeah.
But there are lots of stuff to see, and there are lots of musicians. There are lots of interesting things going on. Unfortunately, my genre of playing is not really in demand here because
It will be after
Russian
the platform,
people...
mate. It will be after our show. We'll take you to stardom, just like myself. If you,
Okay.
I could be your manager. I'm only 20%. I'll send you an email, and I can make you very famous like myself.
I found a great video of you, and I'm guessing you were quite a bit younger in your room when you did that Nirvana song, "Smells Like Teen Spirit."
That was sick.
Oh yeah.
How old were you when you did that?
That was one of my first arrangements for guitar because I started to play this style because of original music. I got to listen to many composers in this style of playing. I was so fascinated. I used to sit like 6 hours a day just to learn those songs. But then I saw that, oh, it would be nice to play some famous songs that I love. And I just couldn't find any nice arrangement. I mean, that would be nice for my taste. So I decided to make my own arrangement of it, and I just uploaded it on the internet. And surprisingly, it went great, even though the quality was really bad. I just love when people see some sense in my music because I try to put my feelings in it, and when I see that people like reacting to this, I'm happy because I'm a musician and that's my way to express myself.
Very
That's
good.
it.
How good is that kid? He makes Mark Knopfler look like an apprentice. He's a freak. I play drums, and he plays drums on the guitar while he's playing guitar.
He reminds me of that movie,
Ripper.
Good Will Hunting, how the character can like understand mathematics easy when no one can. He just gets music.
He's been playing about 8 years, hasn't he?
Yeah, only 7 years.
7
It's
years.
unbelievable. And it gets even better when we come back. You will not believe what he does to a Michael Jackson song. That is coming up on the platform.
That is unreal.